I think I'll go for like 3 or 4 hours of Spire today, and then we'll do some XCOM. Flash of Steel's a pretty good one to hit. Flash of Steel is mostly good early game. This is Watcher. Flash of Steel is an incredible card for the entire game. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand, do I just go extra elites already? Maybe. No Evil is also a very good card. Could take Empty Mind already with a Fear No Evil. I think follow-up is slightly too good at killing the elites. But I don't know, I've never been in this situation with a Flash of Steel in my deck before, so it's all a little bit new and different. This is a bad Gremlins fight. I think this might be the worst Gremlin setup. Maybe trade one of the 12 health ones for another fat Gremlin. Hey Rizzy. Bodyguard, hello, he riles. Did I choose to sell the Defender because I got an early talk to the hand? Generally, strikes and defends are both around about the same amount of bad on Watcher. Okay, I like flying sleeves quite a lot here. And I think at that point our deck's barely functional. Echo Echo's not bad here at all. And flying sleeves makes it better. A lot of good upgrades. I like all of the characters. Kerbals rock. I have 3 hits for Calm. I think we just go for this. I guess the attacks block for as much as the defend does anyway. Wave of the hand is alright. Teensy bit awkward. I can go Crush Joints instead is the only thing I'm thinking about. We're still early in the run. We don't have a bunch of card draw and stuff like that yet. Could also go Perseverance, but I think Perseverance like falls off pretty badly in this deck probably. Not always though. Tragic Hysteria. I think we can take Foresight already. Probably ultimately doesn't matter at all whether we defend or not here. Sometimes it saves us 2 health and sometimes it costs us 3 health. Feels really hard to care. Alright. Because like we have Pantograph and we're fighting Guardian too, so it just doesn't really matter for the most part. White Beast statue's fun. Wallop is great. Blip on nobody's radar. You want to play Wallop an awfully large amount of the time that you draw Wallop. You certainly want to put Foresight down. Usually. Follow-up's a pretty sweet upgrade too. Flash of Steel's not terrible. Sir Doomlord. We are 0 for 1 on playing that Wallop so far. Mundane one, thanks for the 17 months. Bomo show to you as well. This Guardian fight has gone, like, pretty well. And, like, it's a Guardian fight, so you don't expect it to be difficult, but I think that went quite well. Is just scroll every time. Don't have to think too hard about it. How good's Explosive Pot actually? It's like pretty good. Power Pot's better for longer fights, but at the start of Act 2 we aren't fighting that many long fights. And even against Gremlin Leader and Slavers, I think I'd rather have an Explosive Pot on Watcher. Garxia. Skydo, thanks very much for 2 months subbed. Bomo show to YouTube. Don't really want to go to a store with 106 gold. It's so close to being a really good act. But, like, in the end, pretty much no matter which way you go, you got 2 elites, 2 campfires, unless we go this way. But then we get almost no events. Which isn't like the worst thing ever with Watcher. You don't need that many events with Watcher. Especially with a white beast statue, the fights are not too bad for us. Oh, it's Saturday, isn't it? Hmm. How's everybody's week been? Mother's Day is tomorrow. Is Mother's Day basically the same date in every country? I feel like Father's Day is like much more different from country to country than Mother's Day is. Should we look this up? I'm really curious. Mother's Day dates worldwide. Mother's Day around the world. In most countries, Mother's Day is celebrated on the second Sunday in May. The USA, Canada, most European countries, Australia, New Zealand, India, China, Japan, the Philippines, and South Africa. The modern holiday of Mother's Day was first celebrated in 1908 when Anna Jarvis... It started in the US. Campaign to make Mother's Day a recognized holiday in the United States began in 1905. Okay. Unsurprisingly, the founder of the holiday became resentful of its commercialization. The emphasis of the holiday was meant to be on sentiment, not profit. Sure, yeah. So while the United States holiday was adopted by some other countries, existing celebrations held on different dates honoring motherhood have become described as Mother's Day, such as Mothering Sunday in the United Kingdom, which is actually a different thing, I guess, originally. Or in Greece, the Eastern Orthodox celebration of the presentation of Jesus Christ to the temple. And that, I guess that like ties into Virgin Mary, and that's why that's a Mother's Day thing. Both the secular and religious Mother Day are present in Greece. Greece has double Mother's Day? OP. OP. Alright, so there's some difference from country to country on that one. Father's Day dates around the world. Father's Day is the honoring of fatherhood, paternal bonds, as well as the influence of fathers in society. It has been celebrated on March 19th since the Middle Ages. That's so fucking par for the course. Of course it has. Of course Mother's Day was like started at the beginning of the 20th century and Father's Day has been going on since the beginning of time. No fucking shit. Although it looks like in the US it sort of started about the same time as Mother's Day. Alright. Greece is not known for turning down the opportunity for a holiday. Fuck yeah. Holidays are awesome. So there's a customary day for Father's Day in Catholic Europe related to the Feast of Saint Joseph. Sure. Okay. That's like way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I guess it makes sense though. Like, how could it not be complicated? Of course it's complicated, right? Mothers and fathers have been complicated for a long time. It's a crazy world. Which one? Strike or defend? I think you tend to get more aggressive leaning cards out of your transforms with Watchers. I'll go double strike. We're almost done with the basics already, which is awesome. Need a day for stepmothers and fathers. I think a lot of the time you just celebrate on the like named day or whatever. Like if you want to celebrate your stepmother, you just celebrate on Mother's Day. I think you just don't make the distinction between birth mother and stepmother there or whatever. I wonder what other like holidays have really interesting. I feel like Mother's Day and Father's Day probably have like among the most interesting histories of holidays, because like mothers and fathers, you know, they've always been a thing, but then you have to you have to institutionalize that in a modern society or something. It's sort of weird. Christmas is pretty interesting. Do you believe? Yeah, there's some interesting stuff with like adopting pagan traditions in like early to Middle Ages Christianity, and some holidays related to that. Do I want this one? I don't know. Sure. We have Wallop next turn. That seems good. Are there holidays celebrating children? Is there like a Son's Day? I don't know about it if there is. I'm gonna be pissed if there was one and we just didn't celebrate it for the entirety of my childhood. Like, what the fuck, parents? Pull it together, would you? We never even had a like bring your kid to work day when I was a kid. I guess just because of the specific businesses that my parents worked at, right? And listen, I mean, I think that's sort of a business by business thing. First of June is Children's Day in your country. It's cool. And take a Lake Water or Sands of Time here. Those are the two options. What is the probability that there is one day per year which is not a birthday for anyone, like in the world? 0. in this chat room. You'd have to like... Are you just gonna assume that birthdays are uniformly distributed, or... I don't know. I would just sim it. Probably. No, this isn't the birthday paradox. It's different from the birthday paradox. The birthday paradox is about the chance that any people in the chat room share a birthday. But that is not the same thing. I might duplication pot like water. Feels like it just saves me a lot of health sometimes. I wonder if you can actually just say no chance there. You may just be able to say no chance instead of low chance. The thing is, if there was a day that didn't have anybody's birthdays on it, there would be some, like, reason for it, like... you would need some reason why nobody was getting pregnant 9 months prior. It's possible that there would be some in, like, local populations where, like, there aren't babies because all the men went to war for a while or something. But, you know, it would be something to do with the distribution not being uniform rather than something to do with, like, what it's like for a uniform distribution to have variance in it. I think we skip this, we rest, and we go this way. Pretty good turn. Tasselberg, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Bomo show to you as well. Aw, I didn't even get to reach heaven through violence. I only got to reach heaven. Flurry of Blows any good? I need another, like I need a tantrum, don't I? Always. Let's go double Mental Fortress right now. There's no way anyone got pregnant 9 months after the release of Cars 2. You mean like on the release of Cars 2? Yeah, there is also variance in pregnancy length. It's true. Other cards are here. I think I'm okay with not playing Flash of Steel. Well, that's an interesting idea. What if there was an event that was so powerful that like everyone was pregnant, and then it was like not possible for there to be any kids like 14 months later because everyone had already been pregnant? Like some of my defect runs, I feel, could have that sort of effect on a population. Especially the men, yes. Absolutely. My rhymes are so potent that in this small segment I made all of the viewers in the audience pregnant. It is what it is, Twitch chat. How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant? I read about a mother in R. Is that the best copy pasta? I think that might just be the best copy pasta. There wasn't... We didn't even understand that it was a copy pasta when that came out. We didn't even know what that was. I'm the only person you know who references how is Babby formed. And that's presumably why you don't bother knowing anybody else. This sucks. Oh, could I have played Tranquility there and had more energy? I bet I could have. I didn't think it was an issue, but it turns out it sort of was. The estimate is that 7 times as many humans have ever lived as are currently alive. It is an incredibly specific and weird to think about ratio. There are a lot of dead people in the ground, and also like just in the air around you as you breathe. Pretty weird. But there's actually also an incredibly surprisingly large amount of alive people. Dixon Poon, thanks for the 4 months. Agbomo show to you as well. Appreciate it. Everything you interact with is ground up star corpses. I feel like stars aren't as gross when they die as humans are, though. Like humans, there's the decomposition and all the like, you know? When you have the skeleton. But with stars, it's just like, boom, like happy, this incinerates everything within a certain radius. We're good. Wondering about the battle hymn. Deciding against. Can I prove to you that you're not the only real person? I've seen your Insta. You're not even a little bit real. Yeah, I probably don't want to play Talk to the Hand yet, right? Should probably drink this. Alright, let's turn 1. Not all stars die spectacularly, some just cool down and turn to a huge diamond. Is there some reason that diamonds are valuable? Are they like used in precision computing or something? Did I read that once? I feel like I might have read that they were used in precision computing once. They're useful for tools. Oh, right, because they're really sharp, right? And other things aren't as sharp. Yeah, that's totally a thing. I bet it really sucks to be like someone who requires precision tools, and so you need diamond tools, and then like millions and or billions of people decide that they would like to wear a diamond on their finger for absolutely no fucking reason. it must really suck. Precision tools usually use artificial diamonds. That makes sense. I bet the person who had to like invent those artificial diamonds was like really pissed. Wearing the fucking diamonds. You're ruining everything. Mr. Sir. Hyper beam. Hyper beam. Oh. I don't know. I guess I'll draw cards from Centennial Puzzle for the first time in a while. Are diamond rings the only way to get pregnant? Yes, that's how it works. Welcome back to another episode of Sex Education with Jorbs. Today we're going to talk about diamond rings. Probably omniscience. Five energy? I'm okay with 5 energy. I just feel a little bit bad to not get to upgrade the 2 mental fortresses. The Wave of the Hand, too. Could use an upgrade. Could remove a strike and a defend instead. Yeah, let's do that. It would be cool to get Jacques on to talk about different types of diamonds. That would be pretty cool. Jacques doesn't smuggle the sorts of diamonds that you would see on a ring, though. Like, it would be too heavy. The person would just fall over from how heavy it was. I think I meant to play Eruption this turn. Is it not enough, though? 19 plus... 32? Alright, that's only 51. Ray! Oh no. Hey Ray, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I'm playing some Slay the Spire. Probably gonna play some XCOM 2 later as well. I am Jorbs. Ray is an awesome streamer at twitch.tv/Ray. Plays all sorts of games over there. Indie games, story games, puzzle games, strategy games. Yeah, we've been talking about whether or not diamonds can get you pregnant. I'm not entirely sure why. We're sort of going with it. I think it might be my fault. Oh well. Wait, I never played Wave of the Hand? That makes my turn significantly worse. We're okay though. Do boys like diamonds too? I think there are definitely people of all sorts who enjoy receiving diamonds as gifts, or wearing diamonds, or receiving other gifts. I think it's very much a person by person thing. Different people are different people. Dead? Not dead. No, dead. Yeah, dead. Harris, thanks very much for the 6 months. Ugbo Musho to you too. Hope you're doing well. Can I ever evaluate streaming games based on whether or not I can pee during them? It's really nice to stream a game where you can take breaks. Just like so you can read questions in chat and stuff like that. Apotheosis. Another Flash of Steel. I can Omniscience and Apotheosis. Upgrade everything twice. There is a Hand of Greed. It's probably a little bit late for Hand of Greed. Any of these cards really bad? They're sort of all really bad. Maybe this one? I'd be needing another energy on turn 1 sometimes. Hey, Rizopus. Blargs, hello. Is Vigilance bad at the moment? At the moment it is. But we're gonna get like a Tantrum or a Simmering Fury or something, and then it'll be good again. Even just like an Empty Mind, and it's good. It doesn't take that much. I think this card's just not really Not really working for me at the moment. Sorry, Reach Heaven. Just a little bit too expensive. Oh, we have this thing again, where it's like impossible to kill that. I just removed the only attack in the deck that deals any damage. Yeah, that'll be interesting. So I think getting Talk to the hand applied here is really important. It helps a little bit at least. Getting there. Okay. Cut Through Fate seems okay. I think Distilled Chaos is better than Swift Potion. Apotheosis seems pretty good this turn. I don't think I want these ones. Spire's doing alright today, USB. I think I'm okay with just playing Tranquility. Feels weird not having any flurries here. Zenpai, thanks very much for the Twitch Prime. Magbomo show to you too. deck does everything, including taking the Nemesis fight to turn 8. Yeah, I mean it tries. It's trying. It's trying to do something. Is Prostrate good in the deck at the moment? Sometimes. It's good on turns where I've played Wave of the Hand, especially if the enemies have artifact charges. Not very good in other spots. Mike thanks for the 500 bits. Boneyard Mods thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate you both. I think I take Perseverance Plus. I think it's a bit late for Lesson Learned, plus we have Apotheosis anyway, so. That was a Super Elite. Yeah, I guess that was a Super Elite. I'm gonna recall now so that I'm flexible at the final campfire. I have a Pantograph, so there's a pretty decent chance that I'll be able to lift there, I would say. But I do have to open this chest. It's a pain. Shit. I mean, usually I'd love this, but I would really like to remove the pain from my deck at some point in the run. I feel like if I give away 90 gold here, all of a sudden it gets sort of difficult. Hey, Boneyard Mods. Shop. I have successfully played Pain. Yeah. I think that's fine for this turn. We played Eruption and then immediately left Wrath, and now we don't have any damage left in our entire deck. Maybe it's not fine for this turn. Maybe we do this as well. If I were to double play something, it would be like water, maybe? Okay. At least we have some block. Interesting. Maybe I drew one too many cards. It's probably okay. Sweet. Let's see what our relic is. Cost both potions, but we do have a white beast statue, so that's not such a big deal. Trying to decide if I pick that up or not. I might just not pick it up out of spite. I'm not gonna cease anymore. That's good. Hate ceasing. When I draw cards, I can draw pain, which is a little bit gross. So far, we're okay though. What does Omniscience do here? Basically nothing. Basically nothing. Could I double cast Pain to remove it? Sure, yeah, I could do that. It would be a very expensive way to remove that card when I can usually just scry past it at the moment. Oh, probably I do want to weaken Reptimancer a little bit. Still need another Wrath card, yep. Certainly true. I'm dumb. The big plan there was for the follow-up to get me a bunch of energy, because the last card I played was an attack, but it turns out that Omniscience is a skill. So it still got me 1 energy back. It was still a perfectly good turn. But yeah, it didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Hey Sour, I'm doing okay. Titular. Dead Branch. This is 3 Watcher runs in a row that I have been offered Dead Branch. I think it's probably okay here. Yeah, it's probably okay. Wonder if I want to try to make Worship Wallop work. I think I'm gonna take it just because I need another stance shifting card. Not the best stance shifting card, but it is a stance shifting card. I have so much energy. Would I rather fight 100 mini Jorb-sized Jorbses or 1 Jorb-sized mini Jorbs? I would lose horrendously in either fight. Would not be close, unfortunately. I know my limitations. Oh good. Wreath of Flame has arrived. This turn's a bit weird. Conjure Blade? Hello? I mean, might be okay. God, I have Wreath of Flame with it too. I played this first. Probably was meant to just Lucky first. Oh, maybe discard Prostrate there. Was saving Talk to the Hand for the revive ever a consideration? Not really. We have like a bazillion things that are strong that we can do over the course of time in this deck. But we don't have many things which are able to block for us on turn 2 or 3. It's weak for 17 turns. Feels bad. You're welcome, Pamino. Hey, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you to you as well. Longbow show to you too. Alright, that says 92 on it. A little bit concerning. Can't really draw that right now, right? Prostrate's almost going off. Dan is no longer in Japan. Congrats on the master's degree. Premature, congrats. It's a pretty incredible accomplishment. This is it. Ow. Oh my god, I didn't fully block that turn even. Why is this deck so unpleasant to play? Just like so slow and gross. We're gonna call that a win, right? Oh, there's more stuff? That's pretty unfortunate. Hit me for lethal damage here. No big deal. Two foresights and two like waters. That's a wallop. Does that change anything? I think still two foresights and two like waters. I get two more cards. Both mental fortresses? Probably. Signature move. I don't see much reason to play Scrawl here. Can play another 6 cards next turn. Hey, Jeremy. So the plan to win this fight from here is to set up Divinity. And maybe something else huge off of Dead Branch, but likely Divinity to one-shot with, I don't know. I don't know how we one-shot exactly. But we just drew Worship. I have a lot of these. Maybe I can do another one here just to get the split and then get it again later. Yeah, all I have to do is draw one prostrate, but then I have to have enough damage somehow. I can signature move. That's pretty cool. I need to deal 106 damage. I have all of the cards this turn. I just need to play one prostrate and I'm good to go. Nice. Alright, we got to go to Act 4. I have 83 gold, no potions. Yay. Could be better. Could be a better spot. I have no damage. I really want to lift here. It's a lot of health, this rest, but I do have a pentagraph. Let's try it. Simmering Fury, talk to the hand. Talk to the hand's really good against the heart if we can get a Wrath source, and Simmering Fury is really good against the heart if we can get another talk to the hand. Or another wallop. I think talk to the hand might just be too good. I think maybe our damage is less of a concern than our block. I kill this. Skeleton King. I can? I think. I kill this. That one not quite so much. $72. Am I using this turn? I think I am. Calipers would be very good here. Thanks for the host, Jet. What does it say? Unupgraded, they still cost $1 billion this turn, right? Skip. Take Hyper Beam for the memes. How much stance shifting do I actually have? Basically 0, so it's basically meaningless to play Mental Fortress. I think I have to play Evaluate instead. Nice. Hope this is good. Nice. Basically the ideal hand. You just have to play Protect, right? Okay. Like Water gives me some extra options. If I scroll into Pain, I can't scroll into Pain though. Go Like Water Defend. Hyper Beam's back. We like actively don't want to scry cards away there because we can draw Pain and die. Simmering Fury, sure. Top the hand upgrade, sure. We have 26 health for this. Turn 1 Omniscience is about as good as it's gonna get. Do I want a skill pot here too? I don't know when the right time to use skill pot is here. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at Watch Your Skills. This would be a pretty sweet run to win, so let's do a little bit of work here. We sort these by type, skills, drag power, skill, meditate. Meditate would let me get wallet back or something, probably. Doesn't seem incredible this turn. Maybe fine later, I don't know. Inner Peace. Don't care at all. Indignation, don't care. Empty mind. Would want that later. Deceive reality would want later. Foreign influence we might want later. Third eye, be okay now or later. Prostrate, later. Protect, later. Tranquility, no, please. Collect, never playing that. Crescendo, later. I think everything is later so far. Anything that would actually want now? Wave of the hand? Wave of the hand would be fine later, I think. Conjure Blade? Question mark? Omniscience would want now, I think. Would we even though? I'm not even sure that we would. I think we can wait until turn 2 on that. I think I like just going Omniscience for talk to the hand. I think you sort of have to. Alright, there's Apotheosis. Unfortunately, I have to use the Miracle to play Apotheosis, which really sucks because Apotheosis is excellent at upgrading your miracles. None of those skills gave me energy, right? Does Omniscience give me energy? Sort of. Well, Swivel could have if I had... No, I had a full hand though. Empty skills don't give me energy here. At least I can play Rushdown off the Apotheosis. No, Swivel doesn't because I have 10 cards in hand. Okay. Awful lot of work I just did to have the honor of dying immediately next turn. I focus on the pain. The only thing that's real. I think this has to be Worship, and then we hit our upgraded Prostrate. And then we go Divine, and we have to somehow also draw Wallop, which is not even in my draw pile. Okay, we've got problems. This isn't going great. Still... I think we want Worship still. Because at least we can play all of the cards. Maybe that'll be good. It doesn't do anything. Fuck, we're dead. Right? Just dead. Too bad. I guess I could have played Tranquility first and gotten some ridiculous strong thing. Yeah. GG. The heart has slain me twice today. Why are you like this, heart? Okay. I'm gonna get XCOM 2 set up and play some XCOM 2 here. I'm gonna be playing Long War 2. I can't work out how to log into Steam. I'm a failure. Which is a fan-made mod for XCOM 2, which I worked on for like 6 months. Pretty hard. I was a legend difficulty balance tester and a QA person.